ta'ala mentions that it is the best of all the stories, the story of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, alayhi wa ala nabiyyina salatu wassalam. I wish that we hold a course in this masjid about Surah Yusuf, the tafsir of Surah Yusuf, especially for the youth, those who are reaching the age of puberty and above. It has many lessons, including the test of Sayyidina Yusuf in the palace of Al-Aziz and other da'wah, political, social, many lessons and many good things to learn from this great surah. The tilawah exactly starts when the king decided to include Yusuf as a courtier or someone who will help him. So he had the dream, as you know, the king had the dream, and people around him did not know how to interpret it, but one of them remembered, who was in the prison. He told them that someone knows, and the news came. He asked him, and the news reached the king that this is the correct interpretation. You have a plan for 14 or 15 years, so you have to work very hard, plan and prepare everything for 7 years. Then for the next year, for the next 7 years, you have to manage all of that. That made sense to the king, and he wanted to see Yusuf himself. So first he heard about him. Number two, he wanted to meet him. So he brought him, and he told him that you are a person of trust and worthy today. إِنَّكَ الْيَوْمَ لَدَيْنَا مَكِينٌ أَمِينٌ. Yusuf immediately told him that اجعلني على خزائن الأرض, appoint me as a person in charge of the treasures of the land. So the king seems to be a just ruler. He did not just judge Yusuf based on what he heard. No, he brought him and he talked to him. Of course, he is a Nabi, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him hukman wa ilma. He gave him the wisdom and the knowledge. He is better than what he heard about him. And also earlier, the king the same. He brought the ladies to hear directly from them, and they testified that Yusuf is a pure and he innocent and he did not do. So it seems that he was a just ruler. Wallahu ta'ala alam. Then he appointed him, and time passes. We don't have details, and the Quran is a book of guidance, not a story. So we know that from the context that Yusuf worked very hard. You can imagine dividing the lands. You grow rice, you grow wheat, you grow this and this, supervising everything, water resources, etc., workers. فَدَعُوهُ فِي سُنْبُلِهِ. And when they stored every grain in its spike or its ear to keep it from being damaged. Because usually flour, if you grind it, what will happen? The flour quickly, then insects start coming into and bugs. But keep everything فِي سُنْبُلِهِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا مَا تَأْكُلُونَ. Then his brothers came to him. فَدَخَلُوا عَلَيْهِ فَعَرَفَهُم. When they came in, he recognized them. He knew his brothers. And they did not know him. He was kind to them. Of course, probably you can imagine, you can fill in the gaps. He welcomed them. He was nice to them. He asked about their situation. And at the very end, he said, bring a brother, your brother with you next time, and I will give you more. And he commanded his servants to return what they brought with them to them. So he gave them for free. He wanted his brothers, Sayyidina Yusuf. He wanted his brothers who in the past were very jealous of him. He wanted to treat them kindly to gain their trust back. So he gave them everything, and he said, bring your brother next time. Of course, they were talking to each other, this is like a great king or minister who is giving us for free, and yes, we'll bring our brother. سَنُرَاوِدُ عَنْهُ أَبَاهُ. We'll try with our father. In this time, Sayyidina Yusuf told the servants to retain the stuff to them, what they brought. In the second time, when Yusuf had the measuring cup, he did it himself. فَلَمَّا جَهَزَهُمْ بِجِهَازِهِمْ جَعَلَ. He himself جَعَلَ السِّقَايَةَ فِي رَحْلِ أَخِيهِ. There is a difference. So in the beginning, it was a good deed, and his servants did it. He engaged them in that good deed. But the second one, it seems you're kind of plotting against them, right? So he did not do it in their presence. He did it while he was hiding, or somehow he hid it in his brother's stuff. And when his brother came, he told him in seclusion that I am your brother, Sayyidina Yusuf. What a wonderful moment when he met with his brother. It was amazing. You can imagine now that Yusuf, an old man now, older, and his younger brother, perhaps still young, and he told him, I am your brother. Anyhow, the story goes, and the theft was discovered because he started with his brothers searching for the measuring cup. Then he finally found it in his youngest brother's stuff, and they said, you are the one who stole it. What is the punishment? To be enslaved. He judged them according to their law, not the law of Egypt. So to be enslaved because you stole something. He wanted his brother to be with him. Of course, Sayyidina Yusuf, some scholars say, why did he did all of that? Can he from the very beginning be nice to them? Then he says, I am your brother, you're not Yusuf. Now he's a minister. What will happen? There is a chance still that they will go and they will not come back. This is a minister now, he has an army. In the past they dropped him in the well when he was a kid. Now he has soldiers and he can punish us. Also, they might not come back. They might not tell his father. They might not bring their brother to him. So step by step, building the trust, taking his brother and making sure that everything is fine until finally they realize that he's not going to take revenge from them. Wallahu ta'ala alam. So what happened? He took his brother and they started begging him. Inna lahu aban shaykhan kabira. He has an elder old father. Take one of us instead of him. They started begging. And this is a turning point when they started begging Sayyidina Yusuf. The one who was weak one day, now he is in charge, he is stronger than them, and they are begging him, take someone else. And he refused. That will be a dhulm to take someone innocent instead of someone who is a criminal at all. And this is a lesson for us, one of the lessons we learn about being just and fair. You punish only the criminal and you don't punish an innocent person for that. Wallahu ta'ala. So far this is what we read in the ayat, and we'll continue until they will meet together, inshallah, the ayat. And the final dua, it will be the beautiful dua of Sayyidina Yusuf. After Allah united him with his parents, with his brothers, Allah gave him everything he wanted, he became in charge, etc. Then, tawaffani musliman, wa alhiqni bis salihin. Cause me to die as a Muslim, and give me the opportunity to be in the ranking of Salihin. And this is the humbleness of Sayyidina Yusuf. He did not say, I am of Salihin. No, accept me among or in the ranking of Salihin. That is the beautiful dua. Inshallah will be the last in the recitation tonight. Allah Ta'ala wa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.